Hello and welcome to American Truck Simulator. So we are having something new, and that is hold on, let me first make sure that this is centered. Let's go to the map. We are not only doing this trip. Hold on for a few seconds. We're not just doing this trip over here, but we're also doing this. Wait, am I supposed to be picking up cargo? Hold on. If I'm going to pick up the cargo over there, that's going to take. Hold on. What I was going to say is, hold on. We're also doing this first time on a streaming live, but this means it's going to take 3 hours to get to the destination to pick up the job. So we're not going to do that. Hold on. Let me check to where I'm actually now. I am now in Santa Fe, apparently. So what I need to do, of course, now is find a job from Santa Fe, or at least over there somewhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we need to be in the vicinity of Santa Fe before we can actually take on a job. I think this. Okay, so let's just see if I actually can type in Santa Fe. Let's see, these are all coming from Santa Fe. We're actually, oh, here we are, El Paso. That goes south. Is there anything that is actually giving us some money? Because these are all heading from out Santa Fe. This is the best one we have. It's a very short trip. It's going to Alamosa. That's extremely short. Okay, use that one. So we're going to pick up that particular item. As I was saying, this is the first time I'm also going to do this, hopefully working on live streaming as well. Oh, I am in completely the wrong area. Hold on. I'm not supposed to get out here. This is not the exit. This is not the exit at all. The exit is somewhere else. The exit is over there. But can I pick up something over here? Is that possible? What happens? No, that's to say, no, we were just going to job market. Okay, let's skip that part. Let's head straight to the destination on my GPS and pick up our cargo. Yeah, but it's a red light. Pick up the cargo and, oh, it's green. And then head out to Alamoso, I think it was. So, it's going to take 5 hours. Okay, we have 5 hours before we need to take a nap. How are we on fuel? We are good on fuel, but we have not turned on the light. Why is the light not on? Now is the light on. Sorry. Okay. So heading to Santa Fe, pick up our cargo and head over. And as I said, this is going to be a very short one, but this is also quite a test to see how are we doing on this streaming option. Okay. Oh, we are going too fast over here. Audio is very low for me. Okay. Okay, press the enter button. Yeah, I was aware of that. Okay. Oh, we need to pick up the... Okay. So it was this one, going to Alamoso, and this goes to the Grand Canyon, but this is far less. This also goes to the Grand Canyon, but also pays far less. This is a short trip. I like to go to the Grand Canyon, actually, as a matter of fact. So let's take this one. Let's take this one. Let's take the Grand Canyon. All right, where is that truck? It's over there. That's the one with the white. What are those tires? Are those tires? I don't know. Okay, let's hook her up. Okay, gently. All right, the trailer button is over here. And we're locked on. All right, so let's head to the Grand Canyon. This might be an interesting trip. Oops, nonetheless. Am I coming through this? Yeah, I was hoping, I was worrying about the exit, but our trailer just fits in. Okay, so here we are. Going from Santa Fe to the Grand Canyon. I wonder exactly what particular stop we have at the Grand Canyon. Probably not near the actually tourist points. Or maybe Grand Canyon Village, who knows? So, as I said, this is a test to see if streaming is also working. At this moment, I am currently not able to read or respond to any messages that might come in right now. So if you try to send me a message during the live stream, I'm sorry, I am not able to see these or respond. I am going to do so in the future because I have set up a second monitor for that. And hopefully in the near future we can actually achieve this. But for now, unfortunately, we cannot. Don't forget that I am really a bit of a noob still when it comes to streaming and so forth. There are a lot of things I simply do not understand when it comes to streaming. I've just recently once reactivated my Twitch account, which I had several years ago. People actually did watch some of my Twitch videos. I actually had some followers, to my surprise. I wasn't even aware of that. There apparently is something things you can do on Twitch, which I have absolutely no idea how these work. Is it green for me actually, or isn't it? I think it is. And if it's not, then that's too bad. All right. We need to stay on this lane. Okay, we're going to make an exit to the right. So bear with me when I make mistakes. And most definitely I'm going to make those. But I am learning. And hopefully these mistakes will become less and less common. I am surprised about the power of this truck, which I recently bought. Apparently I had no trouble actually climbing up this hill. So here we are. We are, this is Wyoming. I'm not quite sure which state we are in right now, but we are going to Nevada, if I'm not, no, Arizona, I think it is. Hold on, now I'm curious. Now I need to find out. So Albuquerque, that's New Mexico we are. Yes, we are going to from Mexico to Arizona. Okay, so I knew. Now I know. Okay. Let's put on the cruise control at 70 miles per six. No, let's put it on 65 miles per hour and enjoy the landscape. Oh, I just noticed that this trip is going to take 7 hours and we need to take a rest stop within 4, which means I will need to go back to the map, sorry, and have to figure out where I'm going to use the rest stop. So I think the closest would be over here. Yes, we'll take that rest stop. And I also need to find out what my fuel, oh, the fuel, okay, that's over there. So maybe, I'm not quite sure, was there a fuel depot over there? I'm not sure, but if there is, I'm going to also fill her up. Just be on the safe side. It is currently nearly 4 in the 4 in the afternoon, which, oh, I need to take the exit on the right over here. As I said, 4 in the afternoon, which means that the last section of the trip, unfortunately, oh, okay, hold up. No exit. Okay, we cannot turn right over here. So we need to find a new route. Which is in that, okay. Yeah, we have a small detour. It'll be okay. As I was saying, unfortunately, the last leg of the journey will be at night, which is unfortunate, but cannot be helped. Okay, let's take a look. We need to take the next exit, I believe, and then make some sort of a U-turn. Okay, and then make a straight left turn at the bottom of this underpass or overpass. Okay. Lights just went red. So for those of you who are new, I have been playing this game, American Truck Simulator, for a few sessions. This is the 3rd session I'm playing with my own purchased truck. Sorry, which I've purchased without using any bank funds. So I do not have any bank loans currently breathing down my neck. I've purchased this truck from my own money. Okay. And even though it wasn't the most expensive truck, I think I made a good decision because this thing is pretty powerful, it would seem. Okay, I'm not in the correct lane, but oh well. Okay, here we go again. And we need to take a left over here. And we're probably going to take another exit. Yeah, because we missed the last exit due to the hold on. Or do we not? No, actually. Hold up. No, we need to take the Gallop exit. Good thing I remembered from the last side. We're supposed to take the Gallop exit. Okay. My truck is pink, as you might see. The fun, of course, of this channel is that I've named the trucking company the Pink Pony. I first started using the My Little Pony trucking company, but that is going to run into serious copyright infringement and maybe some trouble when it might grow. You never know. It's a very small channel, but you never know what might happen. So I changed the name from My Little Pony to Pink Pony. I don't think anyone can actually give me any problem with that, as the words pony and pink are not copyrighted as far as I know. I don't see any license problem with that. My avatar also used to have a My Little Pony costume, but I also changed that. So I'm thinking, okay, all right. Oh, I am already apparently near the rest area. Okay. So that means we now have to take the right exit over here to the rest area. Hold on. It's a green light, so we can easily make the turn. There's also a Peterbilt. Peterbilt dealer over here, which is probably gonna light up soon enough. What did he say? Okay, it said vacate user? I don't know exactly what it said. Oh, make a U-turn. No, I'm not gonna make a U-turn. This is supposed to be the rest area, it would seem. Okay, hold on. This is a repair section. Is this the rest area? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. But apparently it is. Okay, so turn off the engine. Getting some rest. Okay, let's start our engine. Apparently our lights are already on. Oh, other way around. Otherwise I'm gonna crash right into the front entrance of the service entrance. Okay, let's see, how do I get out of here? Can I move through here? Whew. Can I make this turn? Am I gonna scissor? I might, but maybe I can actually make this exit. Okay. I doubt this is the correct exit, but hold on. Oh, there's a gate. Okay, hold on. Maybe coming here wasn't a good idea. Okay. It's a bit cramped around here. Am I making this turn? Yes, I am making this turn. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be the only exit. Apparently we're not supposed to come here with a trailer. Okay, can I make this exit? Yes, I can. Okay, so far, so good. All right. Oh, wrong lane. Okay, we're back on the highway. And we will be needing to make another quick stop to the map because we also need to get some fuel on our way. And the closest point that we can would be around here. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, we're gonna take. Oh, I do say that, but do we need to? I mean, is there a better location where we can actually get some fuel? Um, this is too far away. Just, I mean, no. Let's not do this. Hold on. Can we uh, remove this stop? Hello. Okay. Uh, sure. Yeah. Let's take that. Let's take that gas station, which is 83 miles. Okay. Once again, up to cruise. Oh, currently it is 3:30. We have about 13 hours until we are supposed to make this delivery. So if nothing goes wrong, we should be there way on time. So for those of you who just joined us, as I said, there is apparently, I'm sorry, at this moment, no option for you to, um, well, you can post a message during the live, but I'm not going to see it. So if you do not get a reply from me during this live test, don't think I am just ghosting you. I just, at this moment, simply cannot see it. I am currently driving at a 65 miles per hour speed on a road which has a 75. I'm not quite sure. Is this truck limited? Good question. I think he is limited because yeah, I'm not able to make her any faster. Oh, got roadworks ahead. What are our speeds? I do not know, but we need to move over. Okay, I thought we were being overtaken, but apparently not. And you are being very late with changing a lane. That's on your own head. Okay. So let's get back up to speed. Yeah, so apparently this truck, or I have set the game so far that it is limited to 65 miles per hour maximum speed, which is fast enough in my opinion. And I have experienced in the past several occasions where I just fell over by going too fast. And that was bad enough in the past, but now we are having our own truck. It's even worse. Okay, what's this sign? Another? Oh, no, I thought it was another roadworks ahead. What we do, of course, now have is this fuel stop. And I think this is actually the first fuel stop we're going to have with this truck. Is going to come out of my pocket. In the past, the owner of the truck was going to pay for the gas, but in this case, we are. Okay. We are near Gallup, and I think we can see the gas station over there in the distance on a navigation screen, on a GPS screen. I think we have to take an exit. Oh well. We also had a speed change, but okay. Talk about speeds, not too fast. We have a 25 miles per hour is the advised speed over here. I think we can handle 30. Okay. Okay, let's see. How do we enter the gas station? We can enter from this side, I believe. Not necessary, my dear. I do not need to make a U-turn. I'm just going for gas. So let's see. Okay, I need to make indeed a U-turn because I am coming from the wrong direction. But we have plenty of room over here to make a turn, a wide turn, which we're going to do. Oops. And oh, well, we are in the wrong direction. Would that worry? Would that mind? Can we? Oh, we can just fuel up. Oh, we need to stop the engine first. Okay. It's very quiet over here. So how much is it going to cost us? About 350. It's not too bad. Okay, let's get out of here without damaging the truck. Not necessary, my dear. I am already on the correct route. Okay, we need to go left over here. This truck certainly has a very strict brakes, which I think it's a bit unrealistic, but oh well. We'll live with it. Okay, our total time, expected time would be about 4.5 hours before destination. So we will be arriving actually during daylight. We're heading into the morning. Okay. So I don't think we have any interruptions anymore. We have our rest. We have our gas pumped up. The only thing that's going to hold up now is a major accident or a way station. Oh. Oh, I thought there was a speed limit over here, which there is. As you can see, it's already slowly getting lighter outside. That's good, which means I'm probably gonna be switching off our high beams. Pretty sure. We could do it right now. So the high beams are off, and it is getting lighter. It is 5 in the morning. Sun is coming up. Let's see, we're driving westwards now. And it is lighter in the rear view mirror, which is correct because the sun is coming up in the east. So behind us. Okay, we got a way station on the other side of the road. I think we're going to be experiencing one ourselves pretty soon. Not quite sure what they're going to do. Look at that. Now that is what I love about Arizona. The landscape. Look at that. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful landscape. Those orange rocks. Nothing can compare to that. All right. Commercial vehicles, right lane only. All right. I am a commercial vehicle, so I need to stay on this lane. No problem. It's very quiet on the road, so I don't see any trouble staying on the right lane. Yeah, there's a way station coming up in the distance, so let's see what happens. Here is the camera, and what it's going to say. I need to pull in. All right. Fun part, of course, of the way station 2 is that it is also going to tell us the condition of our truck, and I believe we are in a good condition. Oh, we can turn off the indicator. Okay. And go. Press the button. Okay. So it just said press the enter button or button 7. I still have to find out exactly where button 7 on my steering wheel is. It should be here somewhere. I have to figure out exactly where it is. But that is also something for the future. I'm continuously working on the configuration of the game to make it easier for me, and so I do not need to look at all the buttons and so forth. Most of the buttons we need for this game have now been configured onto the steering wheel and on some other buttons on a keypad. Just a few more things need to be changed. I am working on an automatic gear shift, as it would, so I'm not using any actually shift knob, just the pedals, steering wheel. That's it. Petrified Forest, never been there in real life. Grand Canyon, yes, been there 3 times. But the Petrified Forest I've never visited in real life. Okay, it is now fully daylight. So my fear of arriving in Grand Canyon in the night were completely unnecessary, those fears. What I am worried about, however, it says it's 3 hours for 180 miles. Now, that is a bit weird. Alright. So, unfortunately, we're not seeing those mountains again. We are in Arizona, but I'm not seeing those mountains anymore. I am going to try to make a few trips in the near future that is going to bring us to some great sites. So Grand Canyon might be one of them, but I also wanted to see if I can actually drive into the Sierra Nevada, if possible. And SCS Software, the creator of this game, is currently working on British Columbia, which is actually Canada. So that's going up north a bit. Hopefully, we also going to see some snow. Because as far as I know, snow is currently lacking in this game. In the European Truck Simulator game, we have snow. I have not seen it in American Truck Simulator, at least not in my playthroughs. If that actually exists in the game, let me know. But I have never seen it, and I wonder why not. Because, well, doesn't this game use winter? Why is this car in Huddersfield doing so slow? Okay, well, anyway. So, yeah, no snow as far as I know. That rhymes. But hopefully in British Columbia we might have some snow. And that will make a interesting change of view. So this is typically a community in that over there, those houses. That's typically what you see in Arizona. North Park Drive. Not quite sure where we are at the moment when it comes to cities. Not sure if we're actually going to pass a city. Let's take a quick look at the map. Okay, we just passed Winslow. Oh, we're going through Flagstaff and then take Route 180 up to Grand Canyon. Oh, well, this is weird. Oh, hold on. It says Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is over here, by the way. This is the Grand Canyon over here on the map. So, which is in real life, it's over here where I'm pointing the mouse between these areas. Not quite sure what this photographic thing is. Between, as I said, Flagstaff and Las Vegas. So we're not going to see the Grand Canyon itself. We are going to go over here to WAC. Okay, so as I said, we are going to be passing through Flagstaff. Now, a couple of years ago, I had an Airbnb in Flagstaff, and that was around May. And we had a particular cold winter that year. And I remember that in my Airbnb in Flagstaff, we were quite a bit in the hills. Um, we weren't able to close the window in our bedroom. So the next morning I woke up with a cold. Uh, Actually, my nose was almost frozen. It wasn't snowing, but it was freezing, literally freezing, and that was in May. Are you going to make the exit? Please make the exit. Just not make the exit. Oh. Oh, hold on. Is my car... Oh. Apparently I have adaptive cruise control. I was not aware I had adaptive cruise control on this truck. So Flagstaff, yes. Nice town, by the way. A nice city where I was in that area. We had a great view. It was somewhere around in the hills. Quite a new built-up area. Some of the roads were actually went to nowhere. So before you entered the area where the house was, we had a roundabout, and two of the exits went actually nowhere. So that was still in development. But yeah, nice place. New houses, big house, great balcony, and we went up to the balcony in the morning and we just looked all over the forest area and had a great view of the mountains. Flagstaff. Yes, talking about forest, this is indeed resembling Flagstaff, these woods along the highway. Oh, we need to have an exit over here. Okay, what is the maximum speed they suggest to take this exit? I don't know, but that's, yeah, Grand Canyon, 45 miles per hour is the advisable speed. We made some excursions from Flagstaff. I'm not quite sure what's. I think one of the excursions we had was to the meteor crater. I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, I know we're driving too fast. Sorry, slowing down. Okay, we now have an exit over here to the left, it would seem. Oh, now I understand why we have so much time for such a little amount of miles. The last leg is a road with some speed limits. We currently have a speed limit of 30 miles an hour in this area. Oh, and all those traffic lights, it's going to take someone longer. We are apparently now in Flagstaff. It's pretty big. I cannot recognize, of course, the exact place where we are. We were in the neighborhood, however, of a university because I remember that at one of those days we were heading back from excursions back to Flagstaff. We were driving through an area near a university and it was apparently graduation day because we saw all those students in their black robes and their black hats with their parents heading towards the university hall for the graduation party. So that's the only thing I can remember we were near. Okay, 25 miles per hour here. Oh, it's 35. Oh, 45. Okay. But we have a, okay, 55. Okay, even though the speeds are lower, I think that the view from the outside is far better than a highway. This is the reason why I bought and play American Truck Simulator. The views outside, having driven in the US in real life, and now being able to do so from my own house over here in the Low Countries. Who knows when I may return to the USA for real. But I enjoyed it tremendously, those road trips. I don't care how long they were. Some of them were quite boring. I can remember driving through Utah and Nevada. Well, some areas in Arizona as well. They can of course be extremely boring, but that is when you go on the highway and you have stretches and stretches of road with complete emptiness, nothing to you can see or do. It's just empty. But these roads, oh, I remember these roads. Yes, these are exactly those kinds of roads that head towards the Grand Canyon itself. It's funny, you can't really, you don't really realize you're heading towards that. You just see a empty plains with some trees and some rocks here and there, some hills, but you have no idea. Crap. Crap. Oh, okay. Well, that's another 1300 down the drain. Uh, you have no idea. Is there a police car behind me or something? No, there isn't. Well, that was a bit unfair. Is there a police chopper above me? That's being a bit excessive. Okay, I'm not quite sure what this is, this area. This is not Grand Canyon Village. What, again? No, I was again speeding apparently. Okay, WAC. Was that car behind me? Then that was indeed a police car. Okay. All right. Oh, are you sure? Yes. Okay. Oh, car approaching. So is it over here? I think it is over here. Yes, it is over here. I think I'm too far in. Hold on. Okay. Okay, parking is over there. So, well, apart from the traffic speeding ticket, it all went very well. Okay, let's... Hold on. I need to park it in closely. This is an airfield, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. We're near an airfield. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay. All right. We need to park her, of course, neatly between the white lines. Which we are not achieving, I think. No, I don't. Oh, we are. Oh, we're a bit too far, but all right. Trailer. And let's see how we did it. Excellent. Except, of course, for the traffic speeding ticket. So, apparently we only made 11,000. Well, hear me say that. I mean, we only made 11,000. I mean, this was a job we could do in a day. Anyone could actually jump for the opportunity to work a day for 11,000. But anyway, before we continue, we have actually get a skill point, and we're going to put that into fuel economy. Why we're going to do that? As I mentioned last time, we are now having our own truck. So if we pull the full rank on the fuel economy, we get to level... Oh, we actually back to level 6 apparently. 6 points? Oh yeah, we have. So it says over here, we got... Well, in this case, we have 2 levels. So currently we're doing a 15% fuel saving on trailer. So, well, 15% of fuel saving means 50% less tanking gas. Oh, sorry, yeah, apply, of course. So that's good. So anyway, as I said, this was a test to see if the stream was working and if the everything went okay. in the future, we are going to be using the chat option. So hopefully you'll join me with that. This is a short video. I'm sorry, but we are going to make a longer video with the chat function fully operational. And hopefully I'll see you there. Thank you so much and see you very soon. Bye-bye.